counseling videos, some career guidance. So today is one of the sessions where I'm going to tell you one of the tools that can be used in order to assess a right career for yourself. You must be wondering why I'm carrying a badminton and a book. Well, your career depends solely and to a large extent on the hobbies and interests that you have. So depends largely on the hobbies and interests, whether you like to read books or you are a physical and an energetic person who likes to do practical stuff. So one such theory that I'm going to tell you today is Holland's theory. Now this Holland's theory is called as RIASEC, based on RIASEC codes. Now this Holland's theory is mainly based on the perception. It's flexible. There are other theories as well. So it's mainly based on the ideology that people like to work with similar kind of people, with the like-minded people, and if they can work in a work environment where they are surrounded with a similar souls, or people with similar interests, they'll be able to have more success in their career life. So that's the ideology behind the Holland's theory. For example, a person who engages in dancing, enjoys dancing, will be more fulfilled as a dance teacher in a dance institute where they can meet more artistic people, similar kind of people. And it's kind of true also, because your feelings are the main driven force behind doing your thing. So if you are feeling good, and if you're surrounded with like-minded people, the stress level will also be low. You'll be able to adjust over there easily. So now, what are these codes? RIASEC codes. Now the first code is R, which stands for realistic. Now realistic people are doers. They like to do hands-on activity, the practical stuff. They are not mostly about doing things together. They are the ones very good with the hands. They're doing physical activity, like carpenters. They like to work alone, but they do not like they do not like too much of outside work. And they do not like paperwork as well. So they are mostly dealing, the persons who are dealing with plants, animals, real world material like wood, tools. They like they are very good with the manual and the mechanical stuff. So realistic people. Why am I telling you these codes? Because you can also analyze your personality. It revolves around which two combinations. Mostly, it comes around because people do not have one personality trait. We have a combination of traits and abilities, and our interest also linger around 2 or 3 combinations. So you can either be a realistic, or an RIASEC stands for realistic, investigative, then artistic, then social, enterprising, and then C stands for conventional. So they mostly people's personality revolves around 2 codes. So you got to see for yourself which code you come under. Now I told you about the realistic people. Now A stands for artistic, the creators, the ones. We skipped investigative. Investigative people are the ones who mostly are the people who are based on their ideas and thinking rather than doing physical activity. They engage more with their mental abilities. They are technical writers, computer engineers. They give more importance to ideas and revolving around their problem solutions also. They like to do sitting jobs where they have an environment where it's not too much of a physical work. So investigative people are mostly the thinkers. Now artistic people are very creative people. They're imaginative and spontaneous. They like to indulge in creative activities like drama, music. They are creative writers. They are very expressive people. They consider themselves original, independent, and very expressive. Now RIA we discussed. Now the next one is S. S is social, the one who are the helpers. They are very generous people. They like to deal with other people, assist other people, promote learning and development of others. They like to work face to face rather than doing work alone. They like to do the work face to face. The social workers. They mostly not work for the profit. They're not profit oriented. They are very they social advocates, or the social workers. Now E stands for enterprising. They like to start projects with the main motive of earning profit, like work activities that have to do with starting up, carrying out projects, especially business ventures. They like to sell, manage and influence. They like taking risk for profit, and they have a lot of drive or motivation with authority, power, in perhaps money as well. So enterprising people, every person is different, so we cannot say that a similar kind of a job environment will be suitable for every kind of a person. Then the last one is C, organizers, conventional people. These are people who like to keep the world in order. They like to work with routines. They like to work in routines and follow patterns. They the accountants or an office job would be suitable for them. So you got to analyze your personality, your traits, your skills and your abilities, and see which kind of work environment would be more suitable to you. As it's kind of a same story that everybody tells after working in a couple of places, that you need to see your boss rather than your pay package or the organization that you need to work in. You need to see your boss, whether you'll be able to work with the person or not. You got to see that first, because the Holland's theory revolves around that if you're working with similar minded people, your chances of career success is more. I'll be giving more description of Holland's theory in the description of this video, like what jobs are more suitable with what combinations. I'll be leaving the list of professions as well. So before entering into the work life, you need to analyze a lot of things, especially your personal quirks and your personal traits. You need to observe that, because every job is not meant for every person. So if you can analyze it, the struggle in your career life would be less.